Yeah, really. I mean, something we've never done before. We're talking crab and grapefruit salad. We have Scott from Pinzones Italian downtown Fairhope, which if you've never been, we're going to tell you all about this little taste of Italy right in the heart of downtown Fairhope. But first, want to find out more about this salad.
This is a great salad. We did this about 2 weeks ago for a special, and we're sold out like in an hour. I mean,
really?
It's really killer.
Sounds
so
good.
We're putting it on the Mother's Day menu, and we might keep it on there. I think so. Anyway.
Okay. Well, it sounds good. Well, what are the ingredients that we'll need to make it?
Well, crab, but we'll deal with that later.
Have to have that, and probably grapefruit too, I would imagine.
Yeah, a little crab. So we'll get that out of the way first.
Okay.
I love fresh peppers. These we have these yellow and orange, and I do a little jalapeno pepper in there also. You can use pepperoncinis or any kind of like a little spicy pepper.
Pretty.
And then the red peppers also. We're also going to do some fresh cucumber, little purple onion, and a little fresh mint. You can use basil also, maybe a little sage if you want. So it's versatile enough you can play around with it, so you can kind of get your own flavor in there. What we can do first is you can do two options. One, you can just cut the peppers up raw and toss them in a salad. I like to roast them just a little bit, just get a little bit of extra caramelization out of there, and so that's kind of what we're going to do right now.
Okay.
And I'll turn this up a little bit and go, but it's been fun putting this together here.
It looks very pretty. You can put all the different peppers in together, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. They're going to mix together anyway, so.
This looks great. Maybe you want to take your mom to Pinzones for Mother's Day. So what do you guys have going on now? Anything new? It seems like you're always building on, adding on something to this restaurant that's already fabulous.
We have a lot of great things going on. You know, of course, our steakhouse is a couple of months off down the road, and we'll come back and talk about that, I'm sure, in the future. But right now, the wine bar has been great. We're actually open for lunch and dinner now in a wine bar. You can come in, and actually, you don't have to have wine. You can get a great cappuccino, espresso.
Yeah.
You can have a lot of great stuff there. And you, as I think you're showing now, some of the banquet rooms. We are booking up very quickly for bridal luncheons, showers. I actually have several people actually getting married on the property. So that's real fun. Well, we're excited to be a part of that. It's always wonderful when we can share a special event, but especially a wedding. That's going to be wonderful. But the deli is doing great. We have a lot of great sandwiches and stuff there. We're going to expand upon our retail a little bit. And we actually have our own wine coming. When I was in Florence a couple months ago, I said, well, I just bought a barrel of wine, and so.
Hey, why not? There's the wine bar.
So we got 56 cases of our own private reserve label coming, and we're going to do a little music wine release party here, 1st of June. So a lot of stuff going on.
That sounds fabulous. Well, make sure you let us know exactly when that's going to be, because we'll want to be a part of that.
Oh, yeah.
But as you just saw, I mean, it really feels like you're in Italy, this little tiny Italy, very quaint, and there's music and a wine bar and the cappuccino and the good food, and Scott mentioned the rooms you get married there. I mean, of course, it needs to be a smaller wedding, but it's absolutely beautiful. You have to go see it for yourself. Get some of the great food there. Get this recipe when you log on to our website, Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. And how long are you going to cook these peppers?
Just for a few minutes. I mean, not a lot, just enough to get a little bit. Just a little bit of crunch out of it.
Okay, well, that sounds good. When we come back, we'll see how these peppers turn out. We'll continue making this salad.
All right, Scott is here from Pinzones Italian downtown. We're working on something truly unique, crab and grapefruit salad. During the break, I asked Scott, true story, the question, how do you get your grapefruit to look so good? So we can eventually get a shot of this grapefruit, and then Scott's going to explain how you get it to look so good.
Well, unfortunately, I use up all the grapefruit, so I have to demonstrate on the lime here.
Okay.
As you can see, the lime is segmented. Okay.
Yes.
And so what you would do is, imagine this is a grapefruit.
I'm imagining this is a grapefruit.
And you would just cut off the skin of it.
Ooh.
Around like that.
Okay.
And then you would go in and you would just cut the segment.
I see.
Like so, and there you go. Segment just like that.
Because usually when I eat grapefruit, it looks like a shredded mess of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, it's a good point when you bring up, because when you do that, if you toss this, if you mix the salad up too much, it'll totally break apart and it'll be a mushy salad. So that's why on the last segment we're going to add that to it.
You're pretty good at stuff, Scott.
Thanks.
And this is the second sentence in a row I used the word stuff.
Stuff. Okay. Well, we can just talk about this stuff here. So we'll keep it going.
Yeah, sure.
Another little hint about crab meat is, the crab's already cooked. But what you can do is, it's hard to pick the shells out.
Right.
If you turn the oven on, put it out on a sheet tray, put it in there for about a minute. And then the shell will actually become a different color than the crab meat, and it should be easier to pick through.
Wow.
And when you got to go through like 10 pounds a night, you know, you kind of learn the quick way, you know, but just stick it in the oven for about a minute, get the shells showing up, and it'd be easy to pick through.
That is just a great tip.
Thanks.
All right, so we've got our grapefruit, we've got our crab. Well, what do we need to do here?
All we're going to do is we're going to just finish cutting up this onion here, finish cutting up the cucumber, and then we're going to toss it at the end, and we'll be good to go.
All right, so we'll cut that up, and in the meantime, we want to ask you a little bit about Mother's Day coming up and all the big things going on at Pinzones. You want everybody to come out this Sunday, bring Mom out for a nice meal.
Absolutely. Mother's Day is such a special time for everybody, and you know, it gets people out of the house. You know, it's the one time out of the year. It's guaranteed throughout the restaurant industry. It's the busiest time of the year, but it's also the most special time of the year. Bring your mom out. And you know, our restaurant is an experience. I just invite people to come out and just check it out. You know,
just
it'll be a great time.
Beautiful facility in Fairhope. If you haven't been to Pinzones, what a great opportunity to go there for the first time this Mother's Day. Or if you've been, you probably want to go again because it's so nice. Scott, we'll continue to work on that. And like you said, when we come back, we'll toss it all together. Good tips, though, on the grapefruit and the crab meat. Didn't know that before. All right, guys, taking a look at the weather.
It's always so nice when Scott joins us here on Studio 10 in our great kitchen set. He is from Pinzones Italian downtown in Fairhope, and today he is making something that your mother is sure to love, or grandmothers too. We can't forget about the grandmothers. It's crab and grapefruit salad. He's been working hard on it throughout the show this morning. A lot of really fresh, good smelling ingredients in this.
I mean, it's the time of year to really capitalize on the great seafood we have, the great produce and stuff. Very easy. Salad.
Okay.
You want to add a little bit of spring mix here. You can use romaine if you'd like, but I really like this. It's got a little arugula in there. We're going to put this mixture of all different types of peppers, red, yellow. I even got a little jalapeno in here. You can do peppercini and the purple onion for lupus month.
There you go.
Yeah, thanks.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay. And of course, in the crab and grapefruit, you got to have crab. So. Toss that in there. Got a little fresh mint.
Okay.
Now, you can use a hot sauce of any type. I like to do like a little pepper-infused oil. This is just a little bit of like a roasted pepper, a little bit of cayenne, and a little olive oil.
Okay.
And so we'll make that in there. Squeeze a little lime.
Okay.
In there. We're going to toss this around first. Like I said, we want to add a little olive oil here.
Looks good.
Yeah, thanks. And then we're going to add this grapefruit at the end.
A lot of grapefruit juice there, too.
Yeah, it's really good.
A light salad. That's my favorite type. I like the very
is.
light dressings and things like that.
Now, one very important thing, we want to make sure that you don't add the grapefruit early, you know, if you make this ahead of time, because the acidity in the grapefruit will cook. If you use shrimp or anything like that, it'll really toughen it up. You don't want to do that. So
Gotta be careful.
there you go.
That is beautiful. I can't wait to taste this. You can make it for Mom for Mother's Day. You can also visit Scott down at Pinzones in downtown Fairhope. All of that information as well as this recipe is available on our website, fox10tv.com. Just look under the Studio 10 tab. Thank you so much for coming in.
My pleasure, always.
Do I
Thank
get
you so
to
much.
eat some?
Absolutely. I can watch it. Right there.
Can't wait to do this. Oh, this is going to be yummy. I don't even know where to start. I just want to dig in everywhere. I love salad.
Yep, that's a great one.
Perfection. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right
My
back.
pleasure. Thank you.